There are places in the world that seem to defy time. Structures so ancient and mysterious that they make humanity question its own past. Among all of them, one site stands out as the oldest enigma ever discovered. Gobekli Tepe, in southeastern Turkey. This prehistoric temple was built around 12,000 years ago, long before the rise of agriculture, cities, or any known major civilization. Its existence challenges everything we thought we knew about our ancestors. Before we dive into this fascinating mystery, take a moment to subscribe to the channel World in List, leave your like and comment what you think really motivated the construction of such a grand temple during this remote period in history. Gobekli Tepe was officially discovered in 1994, but it quickly intrigued archaeologists and historians worldwide. The site consists of enormous stone pillars, some over 6 meters high and weighing tens of tons, arranged in circles and semicircles. Each pillar is intricately carved with images of animals, lions, wild boars, snakes, foxes, and birds, and mysterious symbols that have yet to be fully deciphered. What makes Gobekli Tepe so extraordinary is that it was built long before agriculture. This means that the humans of the time were nomadic hunter-gatherers, and theoretically did not possess the technology, resources, or social organization needed to erect such massive structures. How did these people manage to transport and lift such heavy stones with precision and alignment without advanced tools? This is the first great mystery that Gobekli Tepe leaves us. Beyond the pillars, there is evidence that the temple was intentionally buried for thousands of years, a deliberate act that puzzled researchers. Why hide something so grand? What would be the purpose of building something so complex only to cover it with earth? Some scholars suggest this could be related to religious rituals, protecting sacred knowledge, or as a symbol of spiritual transition for the community. And what about the symbols and carvings on the stones? No one knows their exact meaning. Some suggest they may represent constellations and astronomical phenomena. Others believe they are encoded messages of a primitive religion, or perhaps even records of lost knowledge about animals, hunting, and society. Each pillar, each carving, seems to carry a story that humanity is still unable to fully understand. Gobekli Tepe also challenges our perception of time. While the Egyptian pyramids are about 4,500 years old, and the oldest cities in the world emerged around 5,000 years ago, this prehistoric temple is nearly 3 times older. This raises a fascinating question. What do we really know about the capabilities of our ancestors? What other civilizations might have existed before us and disappeared without leaving traces? For decades, archaeologists have worked tirelessly to map and study each stone and circle of the temple. It was discovered that there are several underground levels, indicating that Gobekli Tepe may have been used and rebuilt by different generations of hunter-gatherers. This shows that even without cities, governments, or writing, these people had an organized culture, with beliefs, rituals, and possibly leaders coordinating large-scale constructions. Now think about this. How could humans living in such a primitive world imagine, plan, and execute something so grand? What was the real purpose of the temple? And what if Gobekli Tepe is just a part of ancient knowledge that still escapes us, left as a legacy for future generations? Take a moment to comment below what you think motivated the construction of Gobekli Tepe. And don't forget to like this video if this mystery fascinates you as much as it fascinates us. There are several theories about Gobekli Tepe. Some archaeologists believe it functioned as a religious temple, a space for rituals and ceremonies. Others suggest it was an astronomical observatory, where early humans studied the movements of the sun, moon, and stars to create calendars and plan their hunting activities. There are even those who imagine Gobekli Tepe was a center of knowledge, a place where the experience and wisdom of generations were stored in symbols and monumental constructions. Interestingly, there is no evidence of permanent habitation. This reinforces the idea that the temple was not used as a dwelling, but as a sacred place, accessed only at special times or by specific members of the community. It is fascinating to imagine groups of hunter-gatherers gathered in stone circles, performing ceremonies that may have inspired spirituality and social organization for future civilizations. Moreover, the choice of animals on the pillars intrigues scholars. Some suggest they represent totems or spiritual entities, while others believe they symbolize forces of nature or mystical knowledge. Each figure seems carefully chosen, reflecting a world of meaning that still escapes us today. But Gobekli Tepe is not just about stones and symbols. The most impressive part is the engineering involved. Lifting 6-meter pillars, organizing perfect circles, and carving complex symbols without modern tools requires a skill that seemed impossible for a nomadic people. This leads us to question our own view of history. How many other advanced societies may have existed before us and simply disappeared? Here is another question for you. If these ancestors already had knowledge enough to build Gobekli Tepe, what else might have been lost over time? Comment below what you think humanity may have forgotten and what Gobekli Tepe teaches us about our own origins. Over the years, research at Gobekli Tepe has revealed new circles and underground levels, indicating that the temple may have been used and reinterpreted over hundreds or thousands of years. Each layer discovered brings more questions than answers, showing that this place was extremely important to those who built it. Yet today, it remains shrouded in mystery. Even after decades of study, there is still no consensus on exactly who built Gobekli Tepe. We know they were hunter-gatherers, but we do not know their names, detailed beliefs, or how their society functioned. It is possible that this temple represents the earliest point of human social and spiritual organization, a legacy that changed the course of history without anyone knowing until it was rediscovered. As archaeology continues to uncover Gobekli Tepe's secrets, each discovery provokes new theories. Some scientists propose the temple was the beginning of civilization, a place where the need for rituals and organization led humans to settle, cultivate the land, and create complex communities. Others believe it was a message for future generations, a monument of knowledge and spirituality left as a legacy, which still challenges us to understand it today. Now pause for a moment and think, how would you react if you found a construction so ancient and sophisticated, built by humans who lived solely by hunting and gathering? Would you try to decipher its secrets? Share your opinion in the comments and leave a like, showing that you want to keep exploring the mysteries of the past with us. Gobekli Tepe continues to remind us that even before writing, agriculture, and organized civilizations, there were humans capable of complex ideas, sophisticated engineering, and profound rituals. Each stone is a window into the minds of our ancestors, defying time and our understanding of history. And so, we reach the end of this journey into the oldest mystery in the world. Gobekli Tepe teaches us that even with all the technology and knowledge we have today, there are still secrets that elude our understanding, enigmas that make us question the past, and imagine possibilities that once seemed impossible. Thank you very much for watching until the end. If you were fascinated by this mystery, subscribe to the channel World in List, leave your like, and comment what you think really motivated the construction of Gobekli Tepe. We want to know your opinion and continue exploring the greatest mysteries of humanity together. See you in the next video where more enigmas and real-life stories await you.